Jason, this is Freebird Garage. Today we are adjusting the chain on my Harley-Davidson FXR from 1992. This is not a stock chain, of course. This is a chain that I put on it last winter. You can check out the videos up here of the full series I did on it. Step by step, torque, everything as said, told by the service manual for this bike. And of course, Vulcan Engineering, that's the chain kit that it's by. It's had now a full season and I never got around to adjusting the chain after it was put together. I did, of course, the slack adjustment, which Vulcan asked for. That's ½ inch up and down at the center point of the chain. And of course, I bought some tools that would just make the job a little bit easier. They're pretty inexpensive by Motion Pro. One is a chain alignment tool right here. You actually set it on your sprocket there and you can just make sure that your chain is aligned. And then a slack setter pro right there is the other tool. This will actually set the slack, of course, or set at least the adjustment to where you need to have it adjusted to, and then get it from there. So we're gonna check these out now. The chain's gonna go into here. This is our sleeve that will give us the set point of where the slack is sitting. And this part up here will sit on top of the bottom of the swing arm. So once it sits up there, and this is set into the chain, we'll move it up like so, and then it'll come back down, and that's how much slack we have. Now this is all by centimeters. Motion Pro, I don't know if they're European or not, but most super bikes are chain driven, are set by centimeters, so that's why we have that there. Just converting it over to ½ inch is 1.27, easy enough. So we're gonna use that as our set point, and then check out how much slack this thing has. Set this between the middle point of the rear sprocket and the front sprocket. Slide this over. Have this lay flat up against the swing arm. Flat there. All right. Now we're just gonna move this up. Hold that there. .5 is where we're at. So we need to do a little bit of adjustment on there. It's loosened up a little bit, which is pretty common. So we're gonna adjust that. We're gonna get the jack on the stand, and then we'll tighten it up the chain and see if that does the trick. All right, when you don't have a way to measure the side by side, we're just gonna do a small adjustment on either of these axle adjusters here. Just do about a of a turn. Just mimic each side. So that's all we need, is just a little bit of adjustment. Right there. All right, let's check our slack now that we tightened everything up. In the middle of the chain, once again, up against the swing arm, zeroed out the sleeve. Let's see where we are. Try that again, get a better reading. Boom. Okay. Right there. 1.3, just a little over ½ inch. I like it. We are good to go on the slack. Now let's check the alignment on this chain and see how it lands with that tool. Couldn't be any simpler. You got your bar that goes through, and you kind of flip it depending on what side your chain you want to read it on. I got it set up so it reads on my right hand side. We want to have a nice straight line going along with the bar here. So take off set screw just to show you. That's gonna go right into here. Okay. Then we're gonna slide it over the chain. And we want to make sure it's got a nice flat contact on there. Of course, the main goal is to make sure that it's just straight down, nice and snugged. I don't know if you guys can perfectly see that or not, but that is straight, right on the money where I want to be, aligned with the chain. I like it. Bam, there it is, guys, the adjustment on my chain drive using the Motion Pro tools. These tools are not necessary to use on your chain conversion. I just wanted to do something that I found that the superbikes were using to make sure that their chains were adjusted correctly and alignment as well. So if they're still using these on the track and everything, so why not try it on here? Pretty stoked, ready for spring, ready to rock. And as always, guys, if you have made it all the way through, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button, tap that like, press that notification, leave a comment below, tell me what you think. And for those that have already subscribed, thank you. And as always, stay free. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.